You're live. Okay. Ugh. Sorry, I'm making everyone drunk now. I apologise. Did I get it? Now I have to... How do I bring up the... Plug that in. We have a new system today, guys. Whoever is there. Okay, I can't see anyone yet. How do I get it on here? So go... Sorry, get rid of my BGs out of the way.
Can't see from here. I need to actually look at it.
That's okay. Give me half a shake of a dog's hind leg and it'll be all yours. I think I'm organised. I think. If I hit that table one more time, I reckon I'm going to end up with water all over the floor. I have embossing powder everywhere. I don't even remember the last time I used embossing powder.
Here you go.
Oh, it was in that cloth. Oh, thank you very much. Did you mute it?
Yeah, I did.
Good stuff. Okay, whoever's watching, I'm here now. So now I can see what you're saying. I'm going to plug you into power so we don't get unexpected drop out. Ugh. I'm getting there. This is happening. Laurie, hello. How are you? I'm glad you're there. Glad you've managed to catch it alive. I think I'm organised. I just very quickly painted my nails, which I don't think they're quite dry, but it's better than having no polish at all, right? And I'm drinking a coffee. That'll give me the energy for the day. It's always so quiet in here. When I wish I could have music playing while I did a live. That would be so much better. Okay, I have photos coming out of my ears. Hi Shirley, hi Jill. Happy Australia Day to everybody, all my Aussies. I know it's a contentious thing apparently this year again, but I'm a proud Australian. I'm an Aussie. I don't begrudge anyone anything, and I think we should just all live happily together. I don't think it needs to be too dramatic. So I have pulled out a stack of different photos. I've got this one printed twice. Hi Deb. You're live and I. Oh no. Need to go to a meeting. I will be here for ages. So I usually, when I get on a live, I just scrap at my own pace, and I always come to the party with 2 or 3 layouts in mind and some titles, etc, etc. So, you know, I'll be here for a while. I hate autocorrect. You hate autocorrect. The amount of times I reply to you guys and it says something completely different drives me nuts. Okay, so these are going to be my Australia Day photos. I'm going to do something with that. And then I think I have all these photos that I can scrap and just go in any direction because they're just photos of my kids. They're just portraits. They're not really of an event. My favourite type of photo to scrap. I love the fact that my kids are not camera shy and they will jump in front of a camera. I don't know what I'm going to do with the second lot of photos. I have a real problem with throwing out photos that print extra. I have some exciting stuff to show you before I get scrapping. Do you want to see something really quick? Deb, you've got to go. So I'll show you super quick. What do you reckon? I went to my local store. I'll pop those up there for a bit. I went to my local store because I said this month I would go to my local and do some, you know, support there. Like I do a lot of online purchasing, which I'm sure we all do, but I decided that I was going to go and get, I didn't buy that, and get some bits and pieces and support my local. So I went down there and I shopped up a storm. And I have to tell you, for those who were looking for the Missy Moo Missy Moo Designs, Missy Moo Crafts paper that I used last month, I had a few people say to me, where did you get it from? I can't find it. And I couldn't find it anywhere else either. So I went in there and I said to her, look, her name escapes me off the top of my head, but I just went, I need to ask you a question. The Missy Moo papers. And she sort of looked at me, and I learnt, and I'm sure I'm able to say this because she's already put it public and everything, but unfortunately last month she sadly and unexpectedly lost her husband, who was an integral part of her store and her designs and stuff. Anyway, she was kind of giving the very, I'm here but I'm just doing the motions kind of thing. Anyway, I asked her about these papers and she was very reserved, and she's gone, yeah, you won't find them anywhere else. And I said, well, why is that? Where do you get them from? Like, are they? And she looked at me and she said, well, I'm Missy Moo Designs. And I'm like, you are fantastic. I said, are you serious? She goes, yeah, it's my own paper line. So I then went to town, and I've got to tell you guys, I know I said I wasn't buying any papers, but check these out. So these two are Paper Rose Designs. So these are Paper Rose Studio. They are stunning, stunning. I'm hoping this is all coming up in the video. I think you can see it all. These are, okay, I wouldn't use the gingham, but even that as a B-side, how stunning is that? So they are the Paper Rose artsy prints. Check these out. These are the new papers that have gone up in her shop, and I will link her shop. These are her new designs. Check this out. This is just absolutely stunning. It's called Steampunk Blues, and it's by Missy Moo Designs. I'm going to do that, and hopefully that helps. Missy Moo Designs. These are absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if lifting them up is actually better or worse, but gorgeous. These are one-sided papers too, which I love because you don't have to decide which one's which. This one, like, look at that. Is that not absolutely gorgeous? And these will be featured. I can use some of these today if you want. These, I was so grateful because I was there buying some bits and pieces, and I was buying some of these papers, and these weren't actually released yet. And got to go, okay, Deb, I'll chat to you soon. You can pop back later if you're free. And yeah, so these papers weren't actually available to the public, but she let me buy some. So I was really grateful because I'm able to show you guys here today. And can you go and grab the, sorry, I just got it, Taylor's just walked in the room. Tay, can you go and grab the card? Yeah, from, it's in my wallet. Yep. Yeah, my loyalty card. Yep. Just so I get all the details right. Yep. And I will link this in my description as well. So all my Aussie peeps, if you're looking for some absolutely stunning papers. Now these are, how do I describe it? They're, I want to say they're £80. £80, maybe 200. I can check and see, but it feels like the same as the Paper Rose papers. So if you've ever ordered Paper Rose Studio papers, it's the same as that, but it's not as shiny. So this is who it is. Now, does she have a name on here? She doesn't. I knew that would be the problem. Can you have a look on Facebook for me, on her Facebook group? I'm sure she will have. Okay, so created by you, and created by you papercrafts.com.au. That's where you can get these from, guys. Just going to sit that there for a little bit so you can see it, probably, maybe. And these are, I just can't even, she was so humble when she said, oh, they're mine. I was just like, you should be screaming that from the rooftops. Like, how gorgeous are they to fussy cut? Like that, it's just beautiful. And this one with the dragonflies, and I hope I'm holding it still enough for you guys. I've just got to remember, I'm not speeding it up, so I can, that might be blurry.
Can't see her name anywhere.
Have a look in the thing about her husband. Does it say in there? Now, this is Whisper Blues. So this is a different collection. Now, the collections that she has, they are, she said they vary. So it could be 12, anywhere between 12 and 15 sheets for a collection. And so that was the end of the Steampunk Blues. Then we're on to the Whisper Blues. So all of these, can I fit them all on there? You never know. I'm using a different camera so I can fit a bit more on there. Thanks, honey. It's all right. My husband's cleaning the air conditioning unit out in the bedroom, so he's doing that. So I won't take up all of the session showing you this, but you need to see it. It is beautiful. Okay. Okay, I can't find her name. I don't know her actual name. If you know her name, please tell me. Okay, so these are just the most beautiful sunflowers. They're gorgeous. I was actually looking at the paper rose, and I had Taylor with me at the time. And hi, Julie, how are you? From Texas. Is that Texas, Australia, or Texas, US? We have a Texas here as well. So these ones, I was looking at the paper rose ones, but then I realised that Missy Moo Designs actually had a sunflower collection as well. So I went, well, I'll grab that because then it's only single-sided and I don't have to make the decision which page I like more. And then there's that one. So that all goes with the... So I just grab... And this is what I do. I don't buy entire collections because I don't want you guys to get bored with looking at the same thing over and over, like the same collection. So I like to buy different, just a few pieces of each collection. That's what I like to do, just to keep things fresh for you guys as well. So this one reminded me very much of the Paper Rose Rainbow one that I used a couple of weeks ago. I've got the full collection there, because Paper Rose, you got to buy the whole thing if you buy it from them. So this one sort of reminded me, but it was different flowers. So it was a similar colour, and it's the nice bright colours that I like. So I grabbed that. So those ones are all Colourful Bloom. This one, I fell in love with this. I don't know why, because it's not my normal colour palette, but when I saw this one, I just thought, you know what, I could do a really good masculine, like, I know there's flowers, but I reckon I could do a masculine layout with these colours. So that would be really cool. That one's not very exciting. This was just these were just Kaiser Craft. I picked up these few. There was only a few left of this on the shelf. So I grabbed it because I thought I'd probably use these ones and this one. Because I'm doing some baby photos at the moment. You guys know, I jump all over the place. I don't do chronological or anything like that. So I grabbed those ones just for something a little different. Now, this one is P13. Now, P13 is thicker, so its cardstock is a bit thicker. So, I grabbed that one because I thought that would be stunning. I think P13, yeah, it's double-sided as well. So, that to me, I would never try and save that. I can create that on a page quite easily. So, I really liked that one, and I thought I could fussy cut these and rearrange it a little bit and maybe even get 2 layouts. So Jen's standing here looking over my shoulder and she hasn't seen all these papers that I've bought. So now this one was Minte. So this is my big buy. So when I say to you guys that I've monetized my channel and I put the money back into my channel, this is what I spent January's money on. So yeah, oh, I have made a couple other purchases, but that was extra. That was out of my pocket. But yeah, so this is what I do. So I wanted to show you this so you know when you support me through Buy Me a Coffee. So this was the Buy Me a Coffee money and the YouTube money for December that I received in January. So this is what I spent it on. And yeah, so I have noticed, I will let you guys know as well, I have noticed, love all the power scrapping videos. I like the power scraps as well because they're quicker and but then I like my sort of, every so often I like to do, if I can do a few power scraps a week and then I can do a few more in-depth ones every week, I think that's fantastic. I love doing it like that. So USA, excellent. That's so cool. I love talking to people overseas. Don't know if Bobby's going to join me today. She might. I'm not sure. So yes. So this one was Studio 73. I don't know if they're Australian. They're not Australian, I don't think. Studio 73. Does anyone know? But they were really pretty. I grabbed these ones first before I got to all the others, and I still bought them because, you know, they're pretty, they're attractive, they're very... This one's called... so I went and I bought a couple from the... This one is the Weathered Time collection. And then I went to this one. I bought 3 sheets of this one because I thought I could probably get 2 full layouts out of this one. And it is the Shabby Bouquet, Shabby Elegance collection. Shabby Elegance collection. I thought those 3 went together beautifully, even though they're technically different codes. I don't care. I can make it work across all of them. So that one is stunning as well.
When you're done, can I say them? Look at my tree.
Sure. Just let me finish this. And Paper Rose, I like to buy. So Paper Rose, see how it's got more of a shine on it. Oh, it's the same thickness for the. Check that out. How in your face is that one? Woo! I very highly doubt I would ever use that, but I do like the polka dots, and I bought these 2 just to be fussy cut sheets. So they are Floral Bliss from Paper Rose Studio as well. So I just wanted to show you that. Now the thing is with Paper Rose Studio, FYI, they do basic collections. So they do gold, they do, I think they've got silver, gold, and then they've got like the monochromatic basics as well. So if you're after base pages, maybe you're not a mixed media person, you may not like to do lots of mixed media. So, you know, it's one of those things. So I thought I would show you all of that, and we can maybe use, I'm going to do some mixed media first up. I've just put this up the other way. I had this in a certain order. It's okay. I'll just rummage when I want it later. So we can use some of that later on if you like. I'm just going to pop it into a snap lock bag. This is what I do when I buy. So they're all, obviously I'll separate these into different collections, but I just pop them all into a bag. That way all the bits that I trim off, I put back in the bag, because you know me guys, I will use every single piece of paper I can get my hands on. Now, what else did I get? I did another investment stamp situation. Okay, hang on. Jen wants to show you her tree. She drew a picture of a tree, and I think she's done a pretty good bang-up job there. She's learning to do shading and whatnot, so she's doing pretty well. She's getting there. So there's her tree. So there you go.
Thank you.
There's your tree. Now this is a Heartfelt Creations stamp. I was after that's probably really shiny, isn't it? I was after a stamp that was going to give me a large floral stamp if it comes with a leaf bonus, but I wanted to have a few different sizes with the stamp so I can show you guys how to get the most out of your stamps. So I grabbed these, and it was $29.95. So pricier, but it's red rubber. It's red rubber cling stamp. I have cut this one in half. Okay, this was connected. I cut it in half because I wanted to have the ability to stamp and save my paper. So Shirley said, "Awesome, Jen."
Thank you.
I wanted to be able to stamp them separate, so I cut it. I did not attempt to cut this one because, as you can see, it is super duper close. If I can hold it perfectly still. See how it's really, really close? Now, I decided that I was not going to attempt to trim between those small ones. That works for me. So I then went ahead and had, oh, hang on, stick it back in the plastic bit. I'm going to be using this one today. I'll buy you off to work.
Yeah.
See you on the flip side.
Yes.
Have fun. Hopefully it's a quick shift and you're super busy.
Yeah.
It's hot out there. Make sure you drink some liquid of some sort. I know you're probably going to have soft drink, but yeah.
I don't drink
Sorry,
soft drink.
Angie's off to work.
I don't drink soft drink whilst I'm at work. I only buy water. That's it.
Cool. Excellent. Sorry, just a 2-second interlude. Yep.
I'm going to go to Chemist Warehouse and then I might go over and see Nanny and Poppy for a bit.
Yep.
As well.
Go for it.
Maybe.
Cool.
Coolio.
Excellent.
We're just going to leave a little bit earlier in case there's traffic.
Could
Because
be.
everyone will be out.
Exactly.
It's not a bad day, so.
No
Alright.
worries. Okay, thank you.
Alright,
Have fun. See ya.
See ya.
Okay, so when I made this purchase, I was gifted an Australia Day cut apart sheet, which I have to say, I've sat and I've cut it out prior because you don't want to see me sit here cutting it all out. So I'll show you what was on. It was 2 A4 sheets, and there was these cute little kangaroos and Australias and some tags. And I thought, seeing as it's Australia Day, we can maybe get a little bit patriotic and we can use some of these in some videos today, in the live today. What do you reckon? See? Pretty cute. And came with some chippies as well. G'day mate and Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. So I figured we can use them. So I'm just showing you all this so you know what is coming up. Scoop all them up. In you go there, Mr. Kangaroo. And then I've already gone ahead and stamped these guys out. And I sat and fussy cut them last night so that I didn't do that on the live because that would be like watching paint dry. So we have these puppies that we're going to use. That one, and there's a tiny one. So you can literally make them, you can do 2 things. This is sort of where my brain was going with this. Hang on. There's another one. I knew I'd do this. That one. There's a large, a medium, a semi-medium, and a small. So you can put them together like that. You can do them individually. You can layer them up. You can do, so we're just gonna have fun with them today. What do you reckon? Bit of watercolor, bit of whatnot. Sound like a plan? So that stamp is going to get a lot of use in my crafty space. And yeah, get them all back in here without bending them all up too much. And yes, so let's get into it. Let's get scrapping. So again, that was created by you. She hasn't paid me, she hasn't given me discounts or anything like that for a plug, but she would probably appreciate the orders. I know she's snowed under, at the moment she's a little bit, give her a bit of leeway. She's probably struggling a little bit at the moment, as I could tell. So let's get into it. Do you want mixed media first or do you want paper first? Let's have a vote. I'm pulling out some paper. Come on. Pulled out 2 pieces. So that was a huge look ahead. I'm halfway through a video at the moment. Showing that at the moment. So I'm halfway through this one. This layout, which is pretty cool. Turning out, I bought this cut file from Paige Evans cut file. I bought this one forever ago, and every time I go to use it, I think, oh, I really don't want to stitch all the way. Like, I just don't want to do that. But I felt like it this week, so I'm finally using the cut file, which is good. So that video will be up next week, later next week. Mixed media deal. I can do that. Let's do. I was going to. We'll do Aussie.
Is it cool enough?
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yep. Let's do. These are pool photos. So let's. Actually wondering. I'll trim my photos down first. Let's do that, and I'll do it this way. I know I normally just use my scissors, but I can do it a little bit quicker if I do it this way. Let's see if I can do this one. So what would you like to see me use on this page? Do you want to see, you want me to just go to town and just create? Is there anything anyone wants to see used? Because, you know, I try and mix it up as much as I can, and I've got a lot of stuff, so I haven't done a water layout for a while, so I'm going to. So how's everyone's day going? Is everyone, if you're in Australia, I hope you're not melting. If you're up north of Queensland, I hope you have not sustained too much damage with the cyclone. Good old Kiralee has come in overnight, and she hit for all my overseas peeps, they we had a cyclone hit watercolour. Excellent deal. We had a cyclone come through and it made landfall last night, so unfortunately it's a bit of damage up north, but they're pretty used to it. It's a bit, there we go. Let's do something like that with the photos. Don't be too pedantic about it at this point, just to get an idea. Watercolour. Let's do some watercolour. I haven't used my watercolour pencils much. Watercolour, which one do we want to use? I haven't used the gelatos for a bit. Watercolour. I've got so many different watercolours. Let's use these. I haven't used these for ages. Where's my spray bottle? My children have stolen my spray bottle. Jan, you do me a favour, please, and grab my spray bottle that you have taken somewhere.
Yeah.
Please. Children. Do your kids do that? Do they come in and steal your stuff? Right. So I'm going to thank you.
Okay.
Start off by wetting my watercolors so they're ready to go when I'm ready. Let's do from, so if we do the photos there, right, just put these little notches here so I have an idea where my photos are going to sit roughly. scooch them out of the way so I don't paint them. All right, let's do some texture. Let's do, pulled out a stack of stencils. How do you store your stencils? Because I've got to tell you, mine, I use one of those rings, these rings, and every time I pick it up, that's what happens. So it's not working for me. Obviously, however I store them, I have to be able to pull them on and off. I like that stencil. I need to be able to pull them on and off, but ooh, hang on. Stop. Go back. Let's use that. That and that. And maybe that. There we go. That's how we're deciding stencils. We're just going to whip them out. We're going to get some texture paste because that's fun. We're going to use watercolour. Right, we're on a roll now. There we go. Let's find a spatula. I like these offset ones that are longer. You get a smoother lay down, like drinking my coffee as I'm going. It's actually iced coffee now, but that's okay. Rightio. I don't know how many people will pop on the live today because people are, you know, out and about doing their thing. Okay, I'm thinking let's do some of these. Now, I haven't done any gesso or anything on this cardstock. This is totally just flat white cardstock that is from Crafts Online, 240 GSM, and it seems to hold up really well if you're careful with how much water you put on it, but a little bit of buckling doesn't bother me. Doesn't stress me out at all. I wonder if Carol will pop in at some point. She might. It was like 41 degrees in South Australia. Jill, are you still there? Is there, how hot is it down there today? We're supposed to have 37 tomorrow. 37. I find when I'm stenciling, guys, if you put extra on, especially if you're just leaving it white, and it's like when you use butter. If you scrape it down, and I see people doing stenciling and they're moving it 2 directions and it goes underneath. I don't go 2 directions. I just go 1 direction, and then I don't have that bleed through problem. Okay, pop that in some water. This light and fluffy stuff dries pretty quick. This is the TCW Light and Fluffy modelling paste, and I love it. Bobby sent me this over from the US actually. She sent me 3 tubs, so I absolutely love it. And it's dirt cheap over there compared to what it is here, like, which is just all the extra freight and all that sort of thing. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Okay, I'm just going to dry that off a little bit, just to make sure that it's set. A little bit of texture. So our kids went back to school here in Queensland this week. So my girls are back at school and working, and the craziness, the crazy that it is. But I'm really lucky. My kids love school. It's 49 Fahrenheit in Texas. Kind of damp and chilly. Ooh. We're supposed to get rain because we've got that cyclone off our coast. We're supposed to be getting a bit of rain off that They're saying 100 mil, but I don't know if we'll see that much. But it is cyclone season for us. It is summer here, so even though we've only technically got 1 month left of summer, but who am I kidding? There we go. See what I mean? That stuff just dries so quick. That's why I like it, because I've got other ones, other texture pastes, but they don't dry as quickly as this, and I'm impatient. I like to make sure, actually I'll do that over the top. Right, let's get in here. So I have, do I have my other, where's my other water cup? All over here. Ugh. This is my manky looking water cup that I have, but that's all right. And I have spare water here, just so I don't have to get up and go up and down all the time. All right, so I'm using watercolor, obviously, so I'm going to just put a little bit of water down, not too much, and then I'm just going to pick up a little bit of paint. I like to make a puddle when I'm doing stuff like this. That way I can just tap it and it'll go in and around. And it'll run, it won't run, it's not watercolor paper, so it's not going to run ridiculously, but it gets in and around the grooves. It's fun. I just love playing. We had winter last week. Oh, so you guys must be like us, Julie. You must have, we have the tiniest little bit of winter. You feel like you have winter and you sneeze and it's gone. Honestly, it's how it feels sometimes. Getting there. I love doing water on layouts. Yeah, we have we had a lot of, I feel like last year, correct me if I'm wrong guys, Australia was last year's weather, was it just insane or what? Was it, or is it just me thinking that the weather's gone mad? I was watching yesterday on YouTube, there's a channel and it was just all weather across the world. And it was like, it sounds ridiculous, but it was like God was having a tantrum and we copped his wrath. It was not one country, it was across the board and everyone was copping it. It was not, no one was in his good books. Not one bit. I haven't got enough water. paints. These are the Montmartre paints. I just grabbed those because they were on, actually they weren't on the top, they were on the bottom. And oh, that's pretty. This is what I like doing when I watercolor. I like to add wet to wet. I just feel like it works really nicely. A good thing to do when you're watercoloring, and I'm no expert, this is just what I've learned, is to find what you think looks nice to you and work from a puddle where possible rather than the palette, if that makes sense. So that way you can add to that and get a really good result, and you can get that more sort of variegated look. That's what I've done. That's what I think really works. Don't know how far up I put that water. I can't see it now. So I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. You obviously wouldn't have stopped in here if you weren't. Is there anything in particular, like, I was thinking about it, and something that I've done, I think I was going to touch on this before and I got sidetracked with children. I fully monetized the channel, and what I've noticed is that because to fully monetize, you don't really have the control of when the ads will pop up and when they won't. And I've noticed that my view length, so people are basically dropping out earlier in my videos, and I think it's to do with the ads. So what I've decided to do is drop it back to partial monetization again, and that way, because at the end of the day, I want to do this as a full-time job, and that's what this is how I treat it, but I need to make money to replace the product is basically what I'm saying. So I don't want to charge people memberships and all that sort of thing. I want to teach people about this craft because I absolutely love it, and I don't want to charge for it. I think it's something, I don't think anyone owns the techniques as such or anything like that. So for me personally, I would rather, through views, likes and shares and comments, get YouTube to flick me some coin for watching and viewing my channel, basically. So that's my theory. That's where I'm running with this. Get a bit of light blue happening. Da-na-na-na-na. I was going to just run with a different colour, or just sort of run with whatever and just plan it out. But I like when I do a live to ask people what they would like to see, because that's the benefit of a live, isn't it? So what time is it in Texas, Julie? I'm assuming it's, because at the moment it's not quite, I don't think it's 12 o'clock yet. It's 11:45 here in Queensland on Friday. So, but we have a public holiday today because it's Australia Day, so which is a little bit controversial to some people, but I don't really want to go down that controversial path. There we go. I love dropping in the dark colour on top of the watercolour, on top of the lighter colour, when there's still some water there for it to travel with. Just adds a depth, and it shows your texture paste and stuff a little bit more. It's 7:40. Okay, cool. I have tried to work out. I've honestly tried to work out the times, and I just get lost. I wish there was a place I could just go and type in 11 p.m. Friday, Queensland, and then it just pops up all the different times, and then I could just post that to either the social, like either on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and then it would make it easier for people. Because I know I struggle with that with other people that I like to watch live. Sometimes I catch Gina, what's her name? Card maker. Gina, it's left my brain. I have no idea. But she always has, she has Tom and he's playing the guitar. You know who it is. Ah! I didn't want to do that. I just flicked it. That's okay. We will work around it. We will have a situation under control by the end of this. So much fun. I bought some more foil yesterday too. We'll have to tie some of that into this layout. I bought some more foil. Absolutely gorgeous. I love foil. Okay, now the thing is, when you do watercolor or when you do ink of any description, you need to do more because you're going to cover it up. So my photos will go through there. I think I need to do a little bit over here. Just a touch. Just so it pops down below the photos. Do we have some more? You want more? So what's everybody watching on telly or whatnot? We've been watching Gladiators. Bobby, you're here! Yay! I was just saying, hi Jess! Happy Australia Day. Yes, happy Australia Day to everybody. It's Thursday the 25th. Right, so you're the night, okay. Trying to figure out, so Bobby, what, are you Central Standard Time or are you a different time? So Julie is 7:45 p.m. Wondering if Holly will pop on. She might. Yes. Oh, okay, so that's your time. Good stuff. Like I said, I try and do these at different times, do the lives at different times, because sometimes it suits people more, and sometimes it doesn't. Right, let's do that. Do we want to do a splatter? And I watched all One Piece. Wow, that is a lot of episodes. I have just been getting into I just finished watching Reacher. I love Reacher. Oh man, Alan, what's his name? The actor, Alan something or other. He's pretty cool. I actually first saw him in, this is not my favourite brush to do this with, but I just want some splatters. I saw him in, what was it? Fast and the Furious. That's where I saw him first. So, now I'm going to clean this up. I know I don't normally care about mess, but I've only just bought this mat. I've only just bought it. I'm trying to keep it slightly clean for you guys, so you don't have to see a big mess all the time. Trying to keep it neat and tidy. Okay, just going to dry that off very quickly. It's watercolour, it's not going to take long. I reckon we need some white splatters, but I got to dry this first, otherwise it'll mix together. Love what I've got started. This is my Australia Day page that I'm doing. I've got some, oh Bobby, you're going to have to go back and watch the beginning bit later and have a look at the papers that will be coming up in videos in the next month. The papers are just absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, we're getting there. I need to buy a new heat tool. This one just, either that or I'm just impatient. Probably impatient. That's probably me. So Jess, did you do anything exciting today? Do any Australia Day anything? We don't normally do much. We pretty much, to be honest, my husband's cleaning the air conditioning units. Doesn't that sound romantic? Doesn't that sound exciting? Not really. Okay, keep the watercolour over there. I think what we need to do, let's have a little look-see. Yeah, that's working. Yep, I want white splatters on there, I think. Here we go. Karren's desk is officially going to be destroyed. I know I bought this. Oh no, we're on at the same time. Okay, hang on. We are on. Who's on? Sorry, Karren, I missed that. Okay, it's all right. I've got, Jennifer's going live. There's another person going live, Jennifer Kayser's mum. She's going live. She's in the US. But that's okay. You know, we can share the love. You can flick between people or whatever. That's what I reckon. Okay, I don't want big splatters. So I'm, see this plastic stamping block? This is what I use it for. Do you want to know why? Because it's just not thick. I can't tip it on the side now, but it's just not thick enough to use as a stamping block, in my opinion. Too thick. Thought it would be. Get my little fan brush going. There we go. Oh mate, I'm killing my mat. It's not going to stay clean for long, I assure you. I'm here. You watching both? You're watching both, Holly? Have one on your phone and one on your one on your computer or something. We did a topsy-turvy, which has been fantastic. We did a topsy-turvy, ooh, I like that. I really like that. Stop. No more. Stop! Okay. I'm going to clean this off here because I've got so much on it. That's going to set like a rock. Okay, that's better. Alright, I haven't completely destroyed my desk. Gorgeous, awesome. I'll be in a second. Yes, you'll have to watch the two. A little bit here, a little bit there. I'll be here for ages, you know that. I don't know how long Jen does her lives for. That's the thing though, there's so many of us that, and because, you know, you guys in the US are at night time and people that work or whatever, she's only doing an hour. I'm terrible with time. I go forever. I can't help it. I have a hair. I have to get rid of these brushes. I've got 2 brushes and they leave hair in my work all the time. My purple one. I've had them forever and I do not look after my brushes at all. You like, I thought, you know what, Laurie? I feel the same way. I feel, I feel like when someone's scrapping live, you can scrap with them and it feels like you're scrapping together, and it's good when you can get a nice long live, because then you can sort of set your iPad up and you can scrap at the same time. And sometimes it feels a little bit lonely when you're scrapping just by yourself. Okay, now I'm going to, I have the dodgy paper towel. I bought good paper towel. It's alright, my group is all going, oh no, everyone's live at the same time. It's okay, I don't get offended. I don't get offended easily. I just had an idea. Ooh, I just had a really good idea. Okay, let me clean off. No, it's there for life now, guys. We have officially destroyed the mat. Should be right. It's okay. It's gonna be cool. I bought some new colours yesterday from my little local store, and we've got some gold and we've got some blue. I reckon that blue. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ooh, foil. Oh, I love foil. I have gone down. This is Couture Creations. Go Press and Foil heat activated foil. I don't have a heat activator. I don't use a heat activator thingy. Don't have a plate, but I still use the foil. And this is how. That is gorgeous. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Listen to my squeaky chair. Oh, that annoys you. I apologize. I've had me a bit of a chair situation. Come on, sucker. I don't know if I can use my usual little Terry thing. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? Okay, let's see if I can use this on it. I can try anything, hey? Where is the tape? Do you reckon it'll work? If this works, I swear. This thing is the best tool. You have no idea. Shirley, you're a legend. Absolute legend. That's who sent me this tool, by the way. Ooh, yeah. I love it. Do you love it? Isn't it gorgeous? I'm going to cut off a giant chunk, because why not? This one is called, in case you're wondering, Cyan Foil Iridescent Sparks Pattern. Go figure. It's blue, it's shiny. Anything shiny gets my attention. Okay, close that up so I don't destroy it. Now, what do we want on here? We want dots, don't we? We want dots, we want splotches, we want... No, we don't. This is what we want. Let's do just some bits of glue. Do. Why not? I'm just adding a little bit of splotches here and there of my art glitter glue. And then I'm going to get my foil. And let's see if I've got too much glue on it. this is all I do. I don't have a heat foil machine, so if people do have heat foil machine, awesome. Oh, this is so pretty. Please work. Oh, so pretty. Okay. I don't think the glue was quite dry. Oh yeah. It was too wet. It wasn't tacky yet. Oh, that is so pretty. So, so pretty. I have a giant blob of glue gonna drop. You can tell it's hot. Whenever it's hot, I end up with glue that just flows out of my little small tip on my glue. Does that happen to everybody else, or am I just lucky? Oh, that tool is amazing. Amazing. It is a game changer for me. I'm just putting bits of glue. Very, very thin bits. Then it dries pretty quick and you can just go like this and just rub your foil on it. And if it doesn't stick the first time, it's okay. Just stick it back down again and it'll stick to it. See? That's all you gotta do. I love this. This is so completely up my alley. How much did you end up spending? Okay, I spent at that shop, I spent my months. So Bobby gave me a super thanks, and that came through from YouTube because I only get the money from YouTube once a month, and that came through, and then all my buy me coffees. So this month I had $120. So that's how much came through this month. I was saying before that I had noticed the length of my views has dropped off a little bit. So I have made the decision that that's not what I want for you guys. I want you guys to be getting value from my videos, not having to watch ads to get, do you know what I mean? Like, ads are annoying. I think in our crafty space, ads can be frustrating because we want to just watch it and then go and do it. So thanks Holly, it's one of those things where you just want to sort of, I don't know, I was a bit torn about going fully monetized. So as of next week, the videos will only be having, the ones that are already fully monetized I can't do anything about, but I've just dropped it back to where it was before Christmas. I've dropped it back to just partially monetized, so you'll get ads at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. So I think that I don't want people to have to stick around and watch videos and ads more just to get me maybe an extra $20, like, because that's pretty much, it wasn't even $20 to be honest. So I think I'd rather have partially monetized and have people watch more of the video. So yeah, that's.
Can I just let them pass the bake?
Oh, okay. Yep. Tell Dad that lasagna as well, if he wants that. Two of my kids have gone out, so one's gone to work. What tool is it? Oh, Bobby, I will show you. I have the box still here because I've got another one in it. This is what it's called. This tool. So it's a sticky thumb tool, and it's called an adhesive liner lifter. That's what it's called. It's by American Crafts. Best thing about it is it's got these little hooks on the back of it. They don't destroy your paper. Like, you have to sort of have a bit of a play with it, but it lifts up your edges on your tape. Oh, so good. Game changer for someone like me, because I've got arthritis in all my knuckles and in my wrists and stuff. I have rheumatoid arthritis. So that's why sometimes I'm on here and I have really thick hands and sometimes I don't. So that tool is an absolute game changer. Love it. I'm so appreciative of that. I wonder if Sonia's going to drop in today. Just depends what everyone's doing, I guess, hey? Okay, I am loving that little bit of shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. This is gorgeous. I know that over the coming months I'm going to be buying more foils and using them because I think they just add so much to a layout. That little bit of shimmer just goes a long way. And I don't throw this piece out because I'm a Scrooge. It is gorgeous. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. And I just use it with my art glitter glue or with a bit of tape. Oh, I could do a border with this. My brain just never stops. Do you guys do that? Do you, whenever you've got time to sit down and scrap, do you just go, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do that. I want to give that a go. That's how I scrap. Oh, that is so pretty. It is like holographic and gorgeous. The hard part is, because of the overhead lights that I have, I'm never sure whether it's going to... Your glue's dripping. Yes. Thanks for that. I have paper towel here. I have to keep doing this. This is what happens. Maybe I need more glue in it. And it's all over. It's alright. It's on my Dina Wakley plastic. Ugh. It's because it's hot. This is what happens to my art glitter glue when it's hot. Okay, I'm going to stop with the foil for a minute. Realistically, I just want to go to town on this piece of paper. I'll be honest with you. Now, where did my photos go? What did I do with them? There they are. Now, these are my cherubs when they were much, much younger. Angela, who just went to work, is standing here in her little teeny tiny. There we go. Something like that. That's so cute. And then I've got my Aussies. Oh, I just had a great thought. Let's do these with the foil. Oh, that would be cool. So many ideas. Yes. I hear you. Okay, we're going to do these. We're going to do Aussie. We're going to do both of them. Why not? Why the heck not? I wonder. Do you reckon I can just glue straight on top of that? Why not? Let's see what happens. Or do you think I should pull it out first? Maybe I'll pull it out first. Okay. Alright, we're having a g'day mate issue here. G'day mate. I had a lady say to me the other day, she's like, you have such a strong accent. I'm like, really? I don't hear it anymore. I don't think I have an accent. Actually, Holly, you will know this because anyone that follows Kay's mum, Jennifer, she has got a stunning voice. For an Aussie, her voice is awesome. It's just right. You know, some people, you just can't listen to their accent. I listen to her voice and it's like, It's like listening to Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey. All right. That guy. He could read me the newspaper and I would stay locked and loaded the whole time. G'day, mate. I'm saying that silly because that's how people say it to me. My brain's going haywire. Aussie. So these cutouts came from the same place I got everything else from this week, which was created by you, and it's Papercraft Shop at Burpengary. So, who am I thinking might be on here? Joe, if you pop on here, Joe, it's near us. Rolly, it's at Burpengary. Fina, bit far for you to drive, but you know, you never know. Julie, different Julie, not Julie. Scott. Oh man, these are all separate. Okay, this is like watching water boil. I'm sorry. Oi. You got to have the oi, oi, oi. Did you? So, we had a thing here not long ago where they were trying to change the Aussie, oi, oi, oi thing. And it backfired dismally. Okay, do we want to do blue or do we want to do gold? Foil. I have all different ones. I have that one. I have, this is like a brushed metal. It's like a, it's called champagne foil, mirror finish. So I bought that one to use with one of the papers I got yesterday. Bronze would look amazing. See, that one's nice. What do you reckon? And I have these ones as well, but I've already used those on something else. Do you think the bronze? Do you think the bronze or do you think that? Or do you want me to just stick with the same blue? I think that might blend in. What do you reckon? Yeah, lots of contrast. Exclamation points, don't forget them. Yes, yes, they're in this. I've got to figure out how I'm going to get those done. Contrast. All right, we can do. Oh, I think I like the champagne, but is it going to be? Okay, we need to rip into another packet. Come on. This is the best tool. I'm going to say it every single time I use it. And do you know, I've never even seen this tool before. I had no idea about it. See? It just lifts it off. That would be nice. Do the bronze. Bronze? Okay. Do the bronze. Done. Move them out of the way. Move the blue out of the... Good Lord. FYI, when I do a live, I have a big cleanup job at the end. Just in case you're curious. Now... Hooray. I'm going to bronze, but instead of using my glue, I'm going to try something a little bit different. I'm just going to move all that out of it though. Let's give this a crack-a-lack and see if it will work. Paint. So while it's still wet, and that way it will sort of seal it, and where it's not, so I can sort of do was thinking rustic. It's not rustic. Like a more... Oh, I didn't cut a strip. Whoops. Okay, now it's going to dry too quick. Let's see what happens. Oh, that actually looks really pretty. See, it sort of looks distressed. Does that look alright? Am I holding it in the right spot? Is that focusing or not? What do you reckon? Oh, I hate it when the fire alarm goes off. My dogs freak out. Gizmo hates it. Ours go off when it's cold. Does that sound weird? I don't know why it does it, but when it's really cold. See, look at this. You don't have to go and buy an expensive machine. You can still have the foiled look. And I'm just using 99-cent paint from Aldi. I want this to have sort of a distressed look, which I guess is what you're going to get with. Oops. It's only $5 a roll at my local place. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks cool. I like that. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Don't let me forget my exclamations. I have to do them too. Get in here. I have a fan on me as well. Oh, hi Becca, how you going? Have you tried double-sided tape instead of the wet glue? Yes, I have. I might do that. Oh, that just looks so good. I have tried the double-sided tape. That does work. Oh, I might even do that around the border. I'm really liking how it's going on in a distressed way, and it's got the white behind it. It's kind of still a bit tacky. Because this is just that's the paint that I'm using. The 99-cent white, titanium white paint from Aldi. I stocked up. It was on sale again just the other day for school going back. So I bought some more. It's like 99 cents. Bargain. Cheaper than gesso. Does the same thing. I just love how that... Come here. Get off there. I'm making a mess of my mat. I probably should have done this on the plastic thing, hey? But that's okay. Anyone got anything exciting happening on the weekend? I don't. It's supposed to be 37 here tomorrow. It feels like 45. This little black duck is not going outside for nobody. Thankfully, Angela's working today. And we've done the groceries, so I don't have to go out into the out now. And hubby's just fixed the aircon. It wasn't broken, just air cleaning. So, oi, oi, oi. I don't even know what day it is. Really? Well, it's Friday for me. Long weekend for us, which is awesome. Stick these down. I wonder if it would have been easier if I left them in. I didn't glue down at all. Oh, my little oi oi ois isn't working. Oh no. Come on. It's not working, guys. Okay. You have a problem, Houston. Okay, hang on. We'll be right. We'll fix it. Paint them again, and then I'll just do glue on them. And while I'm at it, I'll paint my little exclamation marks. They're so cute. Try and keep all my paint on my clear mat. Bobby, currently scrapbooking retreat for the next 4 days. Oh, how good is that? 4 days of scrapping. Awesome. That's not going to stick. That just took way too much time. I was reading. Okay. Come in with the heavy artillery. If this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do. Let it go a little bit tacky and it will work a treat, I'm sure. I hope. Ha ha ha. Look at that. Beautiful. I think I want to do that on, I think I want a little bit more of the bronze. Stick that in there. I really like it, but I think just a tiny touch more. And the good thing is I know this doesn't take as long to set up, so it's good. So jealous. 6 times a year, 4 places, 3 states. Oh. Yeah, I'm jealous too. Very jealous. I did hear someone talking about a retreat somewhere near me the other day, but my anxiety, I don't know if I'd cope going to a retreat. I'd love to go and meet people. Well, that was effective, Karren. That one. This looks really fiddly, I'm sorry. It's probably not. It's sticking in my finger. Right. Hold that puppy down and make it do its thing. That's better. Right. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I keep saying it, don't I? It's because I'm reading it. 15 women, chocolate cocktails, jammies and laugh. Oh. That is Mental Health Week summed up, isn't it? In your PJs, scrapping, having a good laugh. I'm totally not an outdoors person, hey. I am the absolute opposite. Even worse now that I have issues with the sun. But I just love inside scrapping. Is anyone scrapping now? Or are they just listening to me waffle with my waffle? That's better. Just a tiny bit more. Give me mate and Aussie. Gee, this is taking its time, isn't it? Probably got people going, I'm not watching her glue down foil. Just the tiniest bit of glue. Like, I'm not even squeezing it. Don't need to, it keeps running out. But my dogs are out there licking their bowls. Licking their bowls, thinking that they're starving and dying. I don't even have one of them in here with me. It's because Dad's home. I will go and sit around Dad because he'll give them treats. Lexi's my dog, but not when Darren's home. She goes to him. She sucks up to him all the time. There we go, that looks pretty cool. And now it's all sticky and tacky. That looks cool. Okay, I'm leaving those three in there for a minute because otherwise I'll lose them. Okay. That's probably there for life now, but anyway. Get that on the big jobs. You and you. I'm actually going to raise those up on some foam. This is the worst foam. I'm getting more, but it is terrible. I bought this from Lincraft. If you're an Aussie and you're thinking, oh, get me some of that, don't. Do not. It's terrible. It's awful. It's really, really thin. Which I thought was going to be a bonus, but it's really not. But our Spotlight stores have increased the price of their sticky back foam. And I was looking at it the other day. It's now up to $18 for a, what is it? 60, I think it's like 65 pieces. It's like, blimey. I know we have probably the most expensive craft known to mankind, but that's why I bought this foam, because I thought, oh, it's only like $3, but it's really, it's cheap beyond cheap. I'm in BC. Minnesota. There we go. There we go. Move this crappy stuff out of the way. I'm going to put each one down. Did I get it straight? I did. I swear I bluffed that. I really do. This I will not bluff. Get these photos down, then we can embellish. Because I actually have some Aussie embellishments, would be right. So these photos were just taken at our local pool. Kids used to love going to the pool during summer. Go down, I think. I was watching something yesterday where there was, where was it? San Francisco. Is this San Francisco flooding at the moment, or was it an old YouTube clip? Now, let me see. Aussie. Okay, I've lost an Aussie. Okay, guys. Where's my other Aussie? How have I lost an Aussie? Okay. Please tell me. Can you see it? They're flooding right now. Okay, they are flooding. Okay. So it's not old. I've got g'day. I've got Aussie. I've got two Aussies. Is it still stuck to that? No. Oh man, I've lost an Aussie. I found it. It was over stuck to some scissors. It didn't even get the extra foil treatment. Listen here, mate. You reckon you're going to miss out? It's nice, isn't it? Yeah, they're flooding. Okay, so it was an up-to-date news. I like to watch the... Okay, this is... You're going to think I'm a bit quirky now. But because you guys are all overseas, I actually... When Taylor goes to work at 4 in the morning... Yes, you heard that correctly. 4 a.m. When she goes to work, we actually have the US Today show on our... Before our news program, morning news program shows, we have the Today show. And I always watch it because I like to know, you know, if something's happening or whatnot over there. Okay, I've just run into a hiccup. Aussie. I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to sit these because I don't want to help. G'day, mate. I really like that. That's fine. Maybe I need to add some of my little Aussie bits first. Nope. I love this kangaroo. He's so cute. He's a cute little roo. He could go there because he looks like he's saying g'day, mate. Like that. I'm not sure what I'm doing with the Aussie yet. That works. I will pull all this stuff out and see. We need some pluggers on there. That's very Aussie. There's another kangaroo. She's at the pool. She's not. Got a koala. He's pretty cute. Okay, I think I've worked out how I'm going to get this to sit on here. I don't normally use all the little bits like this, but specifically for pages like this, I don't mind. Okay, move those out of the way because that's the next layout. This one, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I do like the little, I don't want him running off. I want him to be running into. That could work. That's looking cute. All the mixed media in the background. And then the pluggers. We've got two lots of pluggers here. That is very Australian. Let me see. I'm liking that, but I'm just trying to that could work better. Let's do it like that. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Wait. That'll work better. Move it across a tiny touch more. Gee whizzikers. You and Jen said that's cute at the same time. That's funny. You watching both of us? What's she scrapping? What's her topic that she's scrapping? That's cute. Okay, I like that. Let's commit and then I can add little bits. Make sure I can't use my camera at the moment. I normally use my TV, my monitor, to show me if it's straight, and it's not. I don't think it is, but I can't because my other camera's in the way. I've got two cameras above my head. Drop it 600 times. Got glue all over the edges of my fingers. You know how that works. So everything's sticking to them. She's showing off her wild whisper kids. Ooh. That sounds interesting. I love seeing what other people are scrapping with, like in the future. You know, their kits that they've just got or whatever. We don't have access to as many company kits and all that sort of thing that you guys do. We do have Uniquely Creative. They have I think it's a monthly subscription, and they do that. I think they do cards as well as scrapbooking. But don't let me forget my exclamation marks. We have that one. We also have we're in the past, you're in the future. You know what? My kids asked me that the other day. They said, if we ever went to Canada, like, how does that work? And I'm like, well, on the way over, we lose a day, and on the way back we gain a day. So it's pretty funny. Oi, oi, oi. Okay, it's really, oh, that glue is killing my fingers. It's literally like, you know what it's like. We've all done it. Okay. I'm going to glue down G'day Mate and I'll come back to my exclamations. That blue is so pretty. Should I do blue or bronze foil around the outside edge? We've got heaps of blue in the middle, and the blue's really pretty. We could do both. Oh my, yes. Guess what? We're going to do both. We're going to go to town and make it look super. Both? Yes. We're going to do both. But is your both and my both going to seem the same? Let's see. Alright. G'day, mate. When I read it like that, that's how I say it. G'day, mate. I actually saw a guy on TikTok, and that's how he was saying it. He's like, "G'day, mate," and I'm like, "Dude, we don't sound like that." Okay, keep that edge up so I can still get the border on there. Get Kenny Koala. If you know, you know. Dreamworld. At Dreamworld, one of our theme parks here, we have koalas. We have Bindi and Kenny, and they have been park mascots for as long as I can possibly remember. They still have them. There we go. Stick you up there too. Stick these thongs down. I'm coming back to the exclamations. Hi Sunshine, how you going? You got organised at your end? Excellent. I'm only just, you guys missed, the thing you missed at the beginning was me showing you all the papers that I bought for this month. I know I wasn't buying papers. I said I wasn't buying papers, but guess what? I couldn't help myself. They were just beautiful. Alright, Mr. Kangaroo. Ho ho ho. Geez, I lined that up just right. You can still see my child. It even looks like he's saying g'day, mate. That's pretty cool. Okay, now. Oh! Oi, oi, oi. Pauline, Netherlands. Hi, Pauline. All right, what time do we have in Netherlands? I'm trying to learn the time differences everywhere. They're all stuck down. This is going to be difficult. Really is going to be difficult. Fussy cut all of them. I knew I wouldn't use all of them, but that's okay. All right, tweezers time. Let's pop it on here. There's one. Come on. Here's two. Just gotta pop these exclamation marks out. They're pretty tiny. They're hanging on pretty good, let me tell you. Doesn't help that I put glue on them. I can lose these so easily. Third one, we're getting there, guys. This is slow scrapping for me, but it's looking pretty good. So on Friday, so 3:40. Okay, is that Friday or is that Thursday? Because I'm on Friday, so my time is 12:45 Friday. Rightio. Be easier if I just put it down on here like that. Carmel would tell me. Every time I do that, I think, Carmel told me to do it that way. Woman's a genius. Oops. Who knew the exclamation mark had two different directions? There we go. This little guy. I remember when we had our Commonwealth Games out here and I went to the games, there was so many people yelling out, Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Which I'm sure happens in every country. They yell out their bits and bobs. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's looking good. Okay, let's do our border. Because I think that's going to finish it off. I think it will. It will look great. Okay, I have lots of Aussie stuff here. Didn't use any of those tags. I thought I would. How did I not use those tags? Got enough flags on there, but right, move them out of the way. Give me 2 tapes. This is how I'm going to do this. Let's put the glue tip back on. Wow. Thank you, Shelley Ward, for my tip. All right, guys. This one's gone all manky. Okay, I never waste things, but this one's gross. I'm getting a clean one. I used it the other day on a video and it was less than great. It was very less than great. Okay, we're going to do a wider border. It's pretty, isn't it? It's just absolutely love the foil. Now, I have been playing with different foils in the background. Where's my stamping block? Stamping block to get the nice perfect tear. Butt it right up to the edge. Now the thing is, when you're using tear tape, I actually had this conversation with somebody last night that I'm going back to using tear tape because of the cost of it, to be quite honest. And I would rather, especially when you guys support me, I would rather spend my money on products you can see, products that you can, you know, like the foil. It's stunning. It's something that you would then go, well, you know what, I'm going to buy that because it's only $5 and look how many different ways you can use it. Versus the tape runner that is not terribly exciting at all. Right. Okay, Mr. Plugger. Get up there. Just going to roll you for a minute. This blue is stunning. I absolutely love this blue. Alright. The pictures, you like the little woodwork with vintage paper. I showed at the beginning of the video, I actually bought some vintage papers. So what I just used was 1/4 inch, and this is 1/8 inch that I'm going around on the inside of that line. And this is how we're going to do our border. Because I think we need as much of that stunning foil as possible. I think it's gorgeous. And it's not going to be 100% perfect because it's going over mixed media, so it's not going to be, oh, I don't know, maybe, actually it might, because it's tear tape, it might. There we go. I'm getting there. It's a long way around twice. doing something like this, use the edge of your stamping block and you get a perfect tear every time. My apologies for my husband's burp then. He's not even in the same room, but okay. There we go. Now, I always go around and use my bone folder just to make sure there's no air pockets. There will be over the here where I've got the texture paste. Forgot to. That's okay. I do these lives for myself as much as I do them for everybody else. I just noticed Kathleen forgot that I was doing a live today. It is Friday, so, well, Friday for me. So, I'm just making sure this sticks down properly where the texture paste is. Because, you know, we want as much of the foil to stick as possible. Now, oh, hang on, look at what we just did. It's not perfect. No, I'm going to leave it. It's not perfect. So be it. Right. I'm actually going to cut myself a fresh piece so I have more of a chance of getting it bang on the money. And then we want some more of the blue. That is just the most stunning foil, I have to say. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do blue on the outside, brown on the inside, or brown on the outside, blue on the inside. I think we need to divide between this blue. So I think brown on the thin one. Yeah. Let's do that. Decisions made. Let's do it. Let's go with, I'm creating a crafter lunch next to me. I need a drink. Apologies for a second. Iced coffee. Okay. Here we go. I think this is going to look awesome. Get ready for some awesomeness. Here we go. Let's do... I'll do the inside line first. So I'm just tearing off the tape, grabbing my foil, don't drop it on there now, like blotches. And here you could have broken bits. You know what, I'm thinking that's how it's going to look anyway, but it might not. See, it's not going to be 100% perfect because it's craft, it's not. There we go, look at that. And you can always go over it a second time if you've missed a bit. That's what I find with the tear tape when you do it like this versus with the glue that I used on that one. That looks so cool. Oh yeah. it really doesn't take a lot of foil either, realistically. Try putting it where there's foil, Karen. That would make so much more sense. Now, the only thing is, you're going to have to do any top-ups that you want to do along the way. You need to do before you take the next row off. Otherwise, you're going to end up with brown in your blue and blue in your brown. This is just another really cheap way of getting a great foiled look. And it's not expensive at all. And I'm a Scrooge, don't get me wrong. When this is done, I will add it to some double-sided tape, or my A4 adhesive sheets, and that way I can use it on something else and make a foiled embellishment of some description. Yes, absolutely. I actually bought this one to go with the grungy paper that I bought the other day. That's why I grabbed this copper, because I thought it would look, well, it's more bronze, it's not copper, it's, the actual colour is called, not that, because that's the wrong box. It's called that's champagne. I put it into the wrong box. This one is called chocolate copper foil. That's what it's called, chocolate copper. It's so pretty. Check that out. That looks awesome. That's cool. See? It's so pretty. I just love foil. I must be a bowerbird from a past life or something, because anything shiny, I just love it. Okay, now we're going to do the other border, the outside border. Hey buddy, what's up? You looking for people? Where's Jen? Oh, okay, that's amazing. We've created amazing, people. We have created amazing. Didn't quite go up far enough. I'm all fingers and thumbs because the fan's blowing my foil. Jen, Gizmo's looking for you. Poor Gizmo. Kids have gone back to school and he just doesn't cope when they go back to school. And Taylor's gone back to work, so it's like, whoops. Dad's gone to work. Taylor's gone back to work. He's just, the poor little fella, he's just all out of whack. This is such a cool technique. And I still get my pretty border. I have to have a border on everything. Hi, Carol. Hello, everyone. Just home. Apple and pear muffins. Oh, yum. Yum, yum, yum. I would love an apple and pear muffin. My kids are at the brownie phase again. They love nothing more than some brownies. Get in there, get in there. It's actually pretty quick once you line it all up. Oh, that looks so cool. Sienna says, hi. Hi, Sienna, how are you? Hope you're ready for school next week. You're all excited. I bet you're excited. I hope you're excited. School is so much fun. Jen went back to school this week, and she went back to gymnastics, which, you know, stresses me out, but she loves it. She's having a bit of a vertigo issue at the moment, which is not good. It's not safe for gymnastics. But it's because she's at the point of learning with her gymnastics. She's at the point of learning, I don't even know what they're called, but it's really lots of flips and turns and stuff. So I'm downloading pics. I can't see. Yes, I hear ya. I'm just as bad. Oh, that looks so cool. Just making sure that I have it on all the corners, all the bits. I love it. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. There we go. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Check it out. It's a bit warped. Let's unwarp it a bit. That is cool. I love that. That looks so awesome. Check out the foil. I'm going to do this for a second or two. I never know how long to do this for. Now, that, I just have foil all over my children's faces. Well, 2 of my 3 kids. Other one wasn't born yet when these photos were taken. There we go. I hope it's not too hot down there, Carol. We're supposed to have 37 tomorrow with a feels like temperature of, I think, about 47. Ugh, I'm not keen on that. Okay. I'm going to move all this out of the way. What do you reckon? I don't even think that needs pen work. Am I right? I don't think it needs it. Okay, I've put the one in the wrong box. That one goes in that box. Otherwise, I'll forget the names and I have to try and learn them before the boxes break. That's my theory. Love these foils. Love, love, love. Carol, the only bit you missed at the beginning was when I was showing the papers, but don't worry, you saw them yesterday. So, rightio, move them out of the way. This foil I will not waste. Don't worry, but I'm not going to waste your time putting it back in the container. Right, let's just do a quick organise. Slight organise so that I can get, I told you that it'd stay on there, didn't I? Whoops, my bad. It's the best though, it's like a paint palette. I'm nowhere near, I try and keep my space a little bit tidier than what Dina does. Oh, you know what I've just realised I was going to do before I put everything down? I was going to do water. I was going to do little water underneath, dripping. Oh well, the idea's there, but it didn't come to fruition. What do we got now? Perfect. Perfect weather today. Yes. I need to crash. Yeah, okay, Bobby, thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. I love this one. This is gorgeous. Now we're going to switch it up in true Karren style and do something completely different. So that's my Aussie. I love that. That's so, like I said, I love the bowerbird side of me just loves anything shiny and sparkly. I'm just going to glue this down. Seeing as I lifted it up so rudely. Come on. Now I had it sitting there too long. Come on. Okay. Glue my plugger back down. Done. That's perfect. Now we're going to switch it up and we're going to do something totally different. We're going to move from that. We are going to, I have a title cut out. Oh, had an allergic reaction to sunscreen again. Oh, I have to tell you, my face is on fire. So annoying. Okay, so these stamps, I want to use these stamps because these are my new ones that I just bought. And I already have a heap of them cut out, but I will probably use the stamps directly on the background as well. So, I don't think I was going to use any of these. We want to go a bit more mixed media. I'm just thinking, I don't think I wanted to use, no. Let's do the stamping. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to stick with the stamping. I'm going to stick with my original plan. This is what I do. I flip and flop all over the place. I love starting with a white background. I know everyone freaks out about that, but trust me, it's all good. Pop that up there. Do you want a halfway sneak peek at something that I have made for next week? A video for next week? How cool is that? How awesome is that? I absolutely love how that turned out. Turned out fantastic. So that's just me. That's just one for next week. Okay, let's go to town. I wanted to use on this one. Let me see. Where's my, here it is. Completely different colour palette. Move those. Ooh. Don't know why I'm putting photos there. Cute little ray of sunshine. And this is why I wanted to use this, because the little flower is very, very similar to my stamped flowers. Very, very similar. So I was thinking I have a title. So I'm going to colour these, but you guys get to choose what you want me to colour them with. Do you want me to use ink? Do you want me to use watercolour? Do you want me to use gelatos? Do you want me to use Distress Oxide ink? Distress watercolour pencils? What would you like to see? So I used watercolour paints on the last one, on the last video. So what do you think we should use? I've got... Yes to all of them. Let's do all of them. It's not good when you look at something and go, what is that? And it's on your shelf. I forgot I bought these. These were a cheap and cheerful kind of drop that maybe we could use them. I've never even opened them. Actually, I did open them and I had to play with them. I thought they'd be like liquid pearls, but I don't even remember where I bought them from. I think I got them from Crafts Online. You love it. Gelatos. I haven't used gelatos in a while. We could do gelatos. Why not? So, I have, let me see. We'll leave these sit out here. We might marinate over the idea of using them. They're not, I should probably take them out of the box so you can see them, hey. Da, da, da. Bought these a little while ago. And that's what they are. Like, they're when I say they're cheap and cheerful, like, look, the labels are actually peeling off them. So, hence why I wouldn't promote them on my channel, because they're very, and they're quite translucent. They're not super, and they don't stay super dimensional like the liquid pearls. But just looking at the colours, they're kind of the same sort of colour family as this photo. So that could work. That's clean. Good job. My husband's just literally pulled my air conditioner in the bedroom apart and cleaned it all. So, okay, we'll just let those sit there and we'll just think about them. Let them think about their thing. So let's use gelatos. Let's use, move that on top of there. I have these stored in an old lunchbox. I need to use that again one day too. The foam that you heat it up and then you press it onto something. Simon Hurley's got his foam stuff. This is a cheaper version that I got from somewhere. I don't know where, but I always try and, when I can, I try and save my, I bought them ages ago though. Okay, so these are my gelato. I just have my coffee sitting there, sorry about that. And the good news is, I finally drank my coffee that I made at 10 o'clock. Blech, it was a bit ordinary. Okay, let's have a look at what colours we want to use. So these are exactly the same as gelatos, but they're a stack cheaper. So here in Australia, I get these. So these are the Faber-Castell ones, and they're just called watercolor gel pastels. That's what they're called. And there's a Montmartre one as well. They're called twistable colors. You can get these from the cheap shop, any cheap shop. They have these sort of for sale in them, and they work just as well. They really, really do. I get a couple of pinks and a couple of purples. This one was Montmartre as well. Don't know why, but I feel like I bought 3 different boxes to compare them, to see what they were like. Remember, this is going back a few years, but Missy Whitney, I don't even think she does scrapbooking anymore, but I haven't seen any of her videos pop up in forever. And that's a metallic one. So I have to scavenge through because it's literally, they're in a bucket. So orange. We want to do a rainbow? Let's do a rainbow. Yeah, let's do a rainbow. Let's do rainbow. I'm not feeling the green much though. Red, orange, so pink, orange, yellow, green, BRB. I'm going to go that green. And don't mind me waffling to myself for a second. Ochre, we don't really want ochre, do we? I'm going to take the gold out. We're not using fluoro. B. If I mix them, they actually turn out not too bad. And there we go. Is that right? I really don't want that green in there. Okay. Red / pink. Orange, yellow, Roy G. I'm going to use that as a G. B. I. V. There we go. That'll work, hey? Let's give that a crack-a-whack. I might end up needing some of that in there. I think I have 2 sets here. Right. Okay. There we go. That was a bit painful, wasn't it? Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to get colour on here first. I'm going to use my little stampy block. And I'm going to do doesn't necessarily need to be all those colours, but these guys, I know there's paint still on there, but you know what? We live, we learn, we love. Actually, I might, Bobby, she's gone now, hasn't she? She had to go to bed. I think I'm about to use my very last sheet. Oh no, I got 2. Yep, we're going to use. This is Vicky Bouton watercolour paper. It holds wet mediums really well, purely because I know that I have to add a fair bit of water. I'm going to use that sheet instead. Right. That's better. Now I think I know what I'm doing. I think I know. Some of these colours, one thing I was going to buy the gelatos, because as you know, I love to play with different things, but I just couldn't justify the price. Over here it costs, if I go to Spotlight, I think they're like $19 for 4 colours. 3 or 4 colours. Like, it's just insane. Whereas these, they were only like $10 for a small rainbow. So I bought a couple of different brands and I ended up with well, you could see a massive amount of rainbow. Yep, go for it. Okay, I'm going to, we're going to do, are you seriously still on? Again, back for a new meeting. Yes, I'm still here. We have completed 1 layout and we're about to start a 2nd. Because, you know, that's what I do. Let's see. Smush this all up. Was your meeting good, Deb? Our meetings ever good. I mean, they're essential, but okay. I actually think I want to do, I'm just dissolving this because these twistables, they're twistable colours, they're Montmartre ones, they're all different ones. They just take a little bit to dissolve, but then they're good. Girl Scout meeting. Oh, yes. Oh, that's right. You were talking about that the other day. I was talking, Bobby's left now. She's the person I was going to say, send me some Girl Scout. I want to try some Girl Scout biscuits. Okay, I'm going to do something here that is very, very, very organic. But I'm going to just do that. I don't want these to be perfect circles. I want them to be different shapes, different, you know, organic looking circles. That looks pretty cool. Actually, before I do dispose of all of that, let's go in here with a little bit of a splatter, because we know that I'm going to want to do one. I like splatter if it's meaningful and if it's meant to be there at the time. Do you know what I mean? But the best ones are chocolate. Yeah. It's one of those things I've just never, I don't think we have them out here. Well, we have Girl Scouts. Well, we have Scouts. I don't know if the Scouts and the Girl Scouts are the same thing out here. My kids have never been to Scouts. I did have, actually I had daycare kids at one point that went to, oh no, that was Girls Brigade. I'm thinking outside the box now. It was Girls Brigade. These are quite crumbly, these colours, but I often hear people talking about them. In AU, they're the same. They are the same. Oh, really? Okay. Well, there you go. I've learnt something today. I will have to hunt down and see if they have Girl Scout cookies. Anybody know? Actually, Shirley, if you're still here, you're in WA, so that's completely different to where I am. Do they have Girl Scouts over there? Okay. Get that malleable. There's a chunk on there. Is that annoying everyone else as much as it's annoying me? At least when I research it, they have the same. Okay. I will look into that. Just purely because I want to try them. So everyone talks about them. Here's a smaller one. And we'll do another small one here. Now these circles, I'm not trying to make them perfect. I'm just trying to get them to slightly overlap. Let's do some splitty splatters so I don't have to come back and make the colour again. Otherwise, I've got to come back and do it again, which I do all the time. They're like Oreos. Oh! Okay. Well, there you go. Like Oreos. I don't mind Oreos. Oreos are very, oh, we're down to the last bit of this one. Wow, I've just about used a product up, guys. Who am I kidding? I use up lots of products. This one's working. Yeah, Oreos for me. So for us, we have, you're still here. We have Girl Guides. Girl Guides, that's what it is. Okay. I was thinking that because I'm like, Girl Scouts, I've never ever heard anyone here in Australia talk. I remember when I was a child, we had, they were brownies, I think they were. they were called brownies. They were like the junior sort of Girl Scouts, I suppose you'd call it. You'd go there, and I think I remember when I lived in Rathdowney, I think I remember I went to maybe one or two things. My dad, at that point, my dad was a single dad, and there was no extra after school activities. So, because he was working so much, you know, but, and my nana was raising us at that point, so, yeah. Okay. I think we need a big yellow one up here. I got a much better result with the other brush, so I'm not sure why I've picked this one up. I love circles. Have you guys worked out that I love circles? I did brownies and Girl Guides. Cookies used to be yummy. Oh, okay. I'm missing out, guys. I am seriously missing out. Something's... Need to try their cookies, I think. Yellow. Give me some yellow splitty splatters. I've made a big mistake. I haven't turned my photo over. Guaranteed somehow a splitty splat will get on there. I love this piece of plastic. It's fantastic. Just reminded me of a song. Next, green. Well, this isn't exactly green, but it's the green that I'm going to use on this layer because I'm not feeling the lime green. Maybe I should add just a touch in there. Maybe it will work. Here in the US, Girl Scouts. Oh, okay. Annually Australian Girl Guides. Wow. Okay. 570,000 packets of Girl Guide biscuits, and I've never had one. Okay, I've been ripped off, guys. Been ripped off. I need me. Oh, okay, maybe I could do this colour. I've been ripped off. How have I gone all my life and I haven't had one of these cookies? Wonder if they call them cookies out here. Because we call, what you guys call cookies, we call biscuits. So... You have some homework now, yes. I do have homework. I'm going to be on a mission to find these cookies. I will endeavour. I'm going to hunt them down. Oh, there's orange there. Okay, let's hope we don't make mud. Keep this one small. Yes, I have homework. Ew. I love this colour. I could use this colour on everything. How's it going, buddy? Did your Ra go out again? She's abandoned you again. Gizmo's still trying to get used to the fact that the kids have gone back to school and Taylor's gone back to work and all he's got is me. And apparently I'm just not good enough. But he keeps bringing me toys. He brings me toys constantly. It's pretty funny. Need more water. Need more water. Oh, I've got a cool idea with this now. I love this kind of scrapping where you're just going for it. Just count it off done. How many layouts? Sorry, it's hidden behind a heart. How do we get rid of that heart? You've done 19 layouts. That's fantastic, Holly. That is awesome. Right. Let's splitty splatters. Get some clean water. The voiceovers get me too. I think I've got 6 or 7 voiceovers to do. I still haven't done that. Whoops. Okay, so what do we just do? Green, so we need to do blue. And we'll get a bit of the dark blue happening too. In scrapping. Oh, sewing. I have a love-hate relationship with sewing. I now use my sewing machine more on my scrapbook layouts than I do on anything else because I just struggle with material when it doesn't work. I feel like it's such a waste of money. And I'm a terrible sewer. I can sew on a scrapbook layout. What have you been making, Deb? Awesome. Thanks, Sunshine. That's so nice. I'm having a blast. And I know that people, you know, they have other things to do. But I'm here for people that want to have a chit chat and a scrap and a whatever. So, ooh, didn't put any water on that bit. Just add water. Don't want it to be too dark. This is coming along okay. Oh yeah. Oh, is it frozen? Oh, it has too. Hang on. Okay, is it back? Why is that not? Okay, I think it's working now. I don't know why, but it's not charging. Okay, well, I guess I need to scrap faster to finish this layout off in case I run out of camera time. Why did I just do, oh my goodness, look what I just did. Well, that's not the nicest colour. It's kind of a blue-green. Okay, I'm going to, I've got 20% battery. We're working on a new setup. I see movement. I'm back. It came up, my camera came up and told me that my battery was low. It is plugged into power, but it's not charging. So as I'm using it, unfortunately. So I will scrap to get this page done before it dies. What do you reckon? Bit of purple. Oh, that's nearly gone too. I like adding this pink with that light purple. Now I'm panicking myself and I forgot to rinse out and get clean water. Right. I'll have to keep an eye on it, hopefully. I've got blue stuck in it. Gee whiz, I'm having a moment. Okay. I think I'm getting there. Got to make sure the green's dry because I'm putting purple over the top of it. I'll end up with one funky colour. There we go. What do you reckon? That looks okay. Put that in there. Clean that off. See you through the... Right. Those bits. Okay, I'm just going to move them out of the way for a bit. It's probably the quickest I've ever tidied something up. And I need to colour this. Why don't I move them out of the way? I wonder what this stuff would be like. Whoa, okay. Let's see what that is like as a paint. I don't know. This is possibly a bad idea. Well, it's not ugly. And it's very metallic-y. let's just commit. Let's do this layout, scrapbook style. We're just going to do it in power scrap style. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to commit. And we're going to give this a crack-a-lack. See if it turns out okay. Worst case scenario, it doesn't. But I think we'll be fine. This cut file I just got from Cricut Design Space. I just typed in "You Are My Sunshine" and it popped up. So, okay, bit of pink, bit of yellow, that'll make orange, so that's okay, we can do that. See how these are not thick like liquid pearls? So that's not too bad, that's looking okay. I'm probably gluing the cut file into position because it'll probably work as an adhesive, but we'll be right, we can figure it out. And I think if I go with a mauve, like the purple, then that might work nicely. They're quite pastel, they're very translucent, these colours. So I'll just clean that off before I do purple. Don't need nearly as much of the purple because I've covered it all with the rest. That's not too bad. We might bring a bit of orange over here. Clean the brush off. Okay, the orange didn't really go over the yellow very well at all. Pink, we've got some blue and we've got some green, so let's do a little bit of blue down there maybe. The blue is probably the darkest colour of all so far. Just to add a tiny bit of variation. There we go. And I'm not adding the green because I don't know if I can. Every time I add green in, we end up with mud. So I'm not doing that. Okay. Is it going to separate? Sure it's gonna. We're going to cross our fingers and hope for the best. Yep. Okay. I'm just doing this for a second just to separate it. Just to make sure that it's going to separate and not be stuck in there too badly. Yeah, take it all the way off. Why not? We'll just take it all the way off. Right. Didn't lose any bits, did I? Nope. Now what I'm going to do is, I am going to use the stamp. Might do the smallest stamp. puppy on here. Try putting it on. Why is it not sticking? Stuck to it yesterday. And actually, I might use these are my Versamark VersaFine Clear inks that I don't use anywhere near enough. Bought them, but I don't really use them very much at all. So let's see. Charming pink. Now this is a permanent ink, so let's do some of these. First and second generation stamping. We got some glamorous. That works. Whoops. Don't even know if I need it on a stamping block really, but just for giggles, we'll do it. And let me see, yellow. Cheerful. Is that the bright yellow? Yes. Didn't clean my stamp properly. Now I've gone and cross-contaminated my inks. It's the stamping block I'm using, by the way. It's not the actual stamp that's the problem. I bought these cheap ones from Amazon, and the stamps just don't stick to them. So, learn from my mistakes. That. We need a purple delight. That'll work. Clean this off. This is the prettiest stamp, honestly. Oh, really? Is that a stalking song? No. Are you having a lend to me? Really? Oh, I'm learning so much about some songs lately. A song that I really liked, found out that it was about a gun massacre or something in a school, and it's like, whoa, that's not good. Okay, that's a bit of purple on there, just to create some texture. And we need some blue. Why do I feel like I've missed a heap? That's starting to come together. What do you think? Didn't do any orange. And I've just done blue. Good on me. This is why I wanted to separate these stamps, but seriously, oh geez. Okay, that's unfortunate. Maybe I won't use this title in future. Let's use it now, and that's it. Being careful not to get in the blue. Oh, I slipped. Don't you hate it when you do that? There we go. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. I say that all the time. That's what you get for working in Blockbuster Video for so many years. And having to watch video after video after video. Okay, now these will not be dry because this ink is, in fact, am I going to humour myself and try and do this right this minute? Of course I'm going to, because I'm crazy. Move that, move that. Screen's frozen again. Oh. Okay. I have no idea how to fix this. Let me see if this will help. Is that charging now? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's going to, I'm hoping that that's charging, but there's no guarantee. I'm moving as quickly as I can so I finish this in the live in case my camera dies. I obviously need to work on a different charger for my overhead camera for my lives, because it should be charging as I'm doing it, but it's not. And it's just an iPhone, so it's not the one that I use all the time. Come on, just come off. I don't want to stick my fingers in the flowers. There we go. This is when you're scrapping under pressure. Scrapping under pressure, under pressure. That'll be the next song I find out. Okay. Take this bit off. Move that out of the way. Honey? Honey? Sorry to bug you, but this isn't charging, and it's nearly... See if my husband can fix it. He's got about 10% to fix it.
What's the deal?
10%. I just stuck it in there, but I don't know if that's charging.
In here.
Yeah. Because it was in... No, it was in one of them.
Yeah.
It's turning out so pretty, isn't it? Turn it over, then I won't put my fingers in it. Back for a minute now. Is it still? If it cuts out, guys, I
No,
will.
you need to. That needs. Can you plug that in without bumping it too much?
Sorry, guys, it's a bit wobbly. Stick with me. Trying to. The wobbling will stop in a minute. Trust me on it.
What am I going to do?
Just taking it straight down over that way.
On the cable. It's a gun. It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach.
Oh. Okay, I'm just going to really quickly try and finish this page.
No, I just need to.
Oh, okay. An extension cord? Hubby's fixing it. He's fixing it. Man's a genius, I tell you. Oh, that's so pretty. That is really pretty. Okay, we've got a... that. I think we're on a winner here.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Is it charging?
Is it too hot, maybe?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to keep going down here. Let me think. It totally goes with the photo, doesn't it? Oops. Sorry. Jen's not at gymnastics today. I don't have to go and pick her up. Okay. How did I get ink there? I must have ink on me somewhere. You know what we could do on this one as well? We could actually do, sorry if it's wobbling, guys. Hubby's just trying to see what he can do, Houdini wise. I really like that. That's so pretty. Okay. I'm going to come in with actually, I don't know if I'm gonna, let me see. Have a bit of a quick play. Just to make them look a little bit more 3D. This is a white pigment pen. It's not the best one, but it works. That just sort of okay. Has it paused again at all?
Should be.
See you later, sunshine. Thank you so much for dropping in. I'll post the photos up on the Facebook group when I'm finished too.
Should be charging.
That one. Thank you. I will eventually get all this technical stuff sorted out. No freezing? Excellent. All the tech stuff goes via my husband. I am useless at the technical stuff. So whenever I have a problem, I just yell out. It's why I usually do a lot of my lives when he's home. Because otherwise... Okay, not the best pen. These are Montmartre pens and they're good, but they're not great. Now, I'm going to actually put this one down with tape. Because I don't want to activate the... cover up that ugly circle. I think I am gonna raise this up, but I know that's really boring to watch, so don't mind me. Find my phone. Oops, there's my little box Jennifer made me for Christmas.
Ah! You want a biggie?
It's my box Jen made me for Christmas. Isn't that gorgeous? And View 3000. It's pretty cute. Would I like a bicky?
Yeah.
I'm not... Okay, now I've got to put that back together. Right. Got sidetracked like a squirrel that I am. Ha! I knew I still had some of these strips somewhere.
Biggie?
Thanks. Okay. Sorry, Jen just gave me a biscuit. I love these strips. They're so good. I'm not going to be insane with them because you're watching live and I value your time. Good stuff. And the thing is, I think too, I go overkill when it comes to putting this foam tape on as well. I do it all the time. It's like I've got to have a bit on every single piece. And you really don't. Because I mean, all my albums are on the shelf, and they're all standing up, so it's not like they're getting squashed. I wonder if we're supposed to get a storm today. I feel like the weather is changing a bit. I know we got some rain before. A shower. It wasn't rain. Really. There we go. Now I'll just put one piece through the middle. There we go. Now, my magical tool. This makes light work of this, let me tell you. I just go through and it just bang. Okay, Holly, see, thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your sleep. Go and get some beauty sleep. Rest that leg of yours. You're not good with the techie stuff either, Deb. No, I'm not either. I'm hopeless. I can do those ones were already partially lifted up. That made life easy. Spoke too soon. There we go. Now, that's a cute title. I like that. That turned out really pretty. So pretty. Got to trim that top bit off. Now, the funny part about this, I was going to use my stamps as actual stamps and colour the flowers. I suppose I still could, but my intention was going to be to colour the flowers and they were supposed to go, this is what my head was thinking, so this will be a different layout completely now, but I was going to sort of go around the edges. These don't go at all now because they're black. No, I don't like that. How bad is that? I sat and cut all those flowers out because that's what I was going to do. And typical Karren, I changed my mind. Okay. I wonder. It needs a border. Am I right? I'm thinking that my glue's never going to work again because I've left the pin out of it. Let me think. I don't want to introduce black or any dark colours. Like, I just feel like matting it on cardstock, yes. What colour though? Do we mat it on cardstock or Maybe I've got a washi tape. Maybe I could use that. Let me have a look. Is there a washi tape that will stand out for me? Running out of room. It would need to be, nope. Yellow would definitely help it stand out, but cardstock. What about, that could work, maybe. Let's have a look. That could be really cute, considering I bought these and I've never ever used them. Let's be daring. Let's do it. Okay. No, not gold. Okay, do I do yellow or do I do... No, that's too plain. That wasn't even, that didn't even require any help to make that decision. Let's go the yellow. Let's just see what I can do with it. I can tell you one thing, I'm making a mountain of stuff to put away next to me. Evan just wants to be scrapped today. Keeps falling down. Evan's my daughter's boyfriend. And he's the one that I scrap when I need to do fishing photos. Because he does fishing. He does a lot of fishing, so that works for me. Okay. I'm going to do that because I'm pretty sure this stuff, yeah. Glitter, because I don't ever use much glitter, do I? I remember I bought this and I always thought that it was not sticky enough. It's actually double-sided tape. I think I bought it from Office Works. There's one lot. Gotta hold my tongue right now to get this to let go. It's actually quite easy to use. Can't believe I've never used it before. Getting there, come on, stay straight for me. Can't sort of rub your fingers along the glitter. I'm going to end up with a glitter bomb in everywhere you watch. Now, I will be honest with you, after the live, I'm going to go back and put glue underneath this washi tape because it will come up. We know it will. By its very definition, washi tape is actually supposed to be a non-permanent tape, so we make it permanent. Come on. Get my big clunky fingers to work. And at least this way we've used some more washi tape, hey? Which is kind of, yay, you need to use some. One of my dogs, Coco, is walking around because she has no idea why everyone's in a different room. We've confused the dog. Yep, it's going to rain again. I suppose we do have a cyclone off the coast, so I guess. Actually, it's not off the coast anymore. It's had landfall, so. That's actually that's quite pretty, I gotta say. Very pretty layout. Hey Gizmo, there you go, mate. Poor little fella's lost. Last bit. There we go. Right, it definitely needs to be glued down. But I will do that after the live because that's really boring. Okay. That's pretty cute. I nearly used that whole roll then. Wow. There you go. I really like that, but I think does it need some blingy bits? Actually, I don't know that these. I've ordered some liquid pearls, but these are just, see how they're really runny? They're just not, they're not very, maybe I could do it like that. That might work. I know some dots, I know my dotting annoys some people, but I think this particular layout could actually do with some dots. I think they would work well. Use a smaller brush. Just to add just a little bit more interest to the page. I think it turned out, I think the stamping and that worked really well. We'll do some of these, and that way it's tying in the colours. I said, oh, they're not the best, but we're going to try and work. I have so many Nuvo drops I don't use. Oh, you know what? I actually have lots of liquid pearls. I love liquid pearls, and I've just bought a stack more. Just put an order in. I absolutely love them. I don't want to say that I'm obsessed with them, but I love adding them to my layouts so that they have just extra interest without... I'm not one that bling. Okay, I will add some bling. I'm going to add some of this and then I'll put some bling on here. I think that will work nicely. Because this is the same colour that I've used already. But you can't use these straight out of the bottle because they're just way too liquidy. But hey, try them out. I may have, you know, I may have actually discovered something that would have been really good and I could have told you all about it. Honey, can you ring your mum, please? She's calling me. This is why I have a different phone for when I am doing this. You've never tried liquid pearls? Oh, liquid pearls are really good. The bottle is smaller, but they are... So it's a smaller bottle, and this is why I thought this would be similar, right? Or, you know, at least the same, but it's not. This is not thick enough. Honey, you really need to ring your mum. She's calling me again.
Yeah, I just tried to call her.
Here, I'll take my phone. Sorry. It's my mother and father-in-law, so...
Hello? Yeah. Yeah.
But my husband's home today because it's public holiday, so he can take the call while I play with my friends. Okay. And then I'll do some of these little green ones. There we go, that's looking pretty good. I might just stop there. This is my hard bit. I never know when to stop. Wipe that off so that I know it's going to come off. I need to give this a good clean. It's looking a bit feral. Okay. That. Now. Okay, I think we need some actual bling. We don't need a lot of any of them, do we, really? Just All good?
Yeah. I don't know why she's ringing me. She was asking something about the TV, so she should have rang me.
Well,
I don't know why she rang
her power went out the other night, and she had to go down, and it was tripped.
Yeah.
It kept doing it. Did it like 3 times.
Okay. It's an old house. It's probably high humidity that's in something that's causing it. So not much. Nothing. No major. Just probably just humidity somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, your phone here.
Yeah, I'm
Is
just
Taylor picking up Dubber?
at
she's-
4.
I think she's over at your mum's at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to, but if she does, she can get the groceries at the same time.
Is Woolies on today?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not selling Australia Day stuff, but they're open. Sorry,
What?
that was a little bit facetious, wasn't it? Some of these little bits. I never used to use sequins very much at all, but of late I've started using it a bit more, and I love it. And I might use some of these ones. I love these. This case makes me happy. Really does. Love it, love it, love it. Chuck it away. This bit is my favourite part. This is so mellowing for me when I put all these bits on here. See if I can get it to... This bit is just so calming. I love it. This is just a wax tip pencil, by the way. I have had some people ask me about it, so you can pick them up, just a couple of bucks. They're not expensive at all. That. Sit you down. Love sticking and plonking, absolutely. I just find it so calming, and I used to always just have, you know, I still do, I suppose, have pretty simple layouts, but I like them to be clean, if that makes sense. But I've got to be honest, I love me a good stick and plonk of some shiny stuff. I love doing that. Even though I did have someone the other day say to me, enough with the spots and dots. And I'm like, well, you know, sometimes that's what I feel. Oh, actually. Sometimes I feel like that's just what it needs. It's what the layout needs. Put a few pink ones on here. Yellow. Which yellow do we want? See, this is the hardest part for me. Pink, yellow. I'm just picturing going around. Bit of orange. And the bluey green. That's the problem. I never have a bluey green. I'll just do a little bit of blue. All right, let's see where we go here. orangey yellow. I love it. Love, 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 love. Okay, I'm picking up a colour I haven't put glue on yet. I know that I'm just about, I was saying before that I've had a reaction to sunscreen again. I had, a few months ago, I had some sunspots on my face that I had to use this cream and it was really bad. Anyway, my face has stayed really, really sensitive to everything ever since using that cream, which I realise, you know, it's lesser of two evils, but boy oh boy, yesterday I tried sunscreen again. Silly mistake. I cannot put sunscreen or anything on my face. It's so frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. But it's okay. Well, it's not because I can't go in the sun. That's alright, more time for scrapping. I think I'm getting all my dots. That's the hard part when you go through and put all your dots down. Forget where you put them. There we go, we're getting there.
I'm not sure if this is a diamond thingy or not, but I found it on the floor.
Oh, thanks, man. Yep. That is one of my bits of bling that I've no doubt dropped at some stage. Does anybody know if Adele Toomey's doing like Inky Quill, if she's doing any lives or anything this long weekend? I don't know if there's anyone. Well, I've just learnt that Jen did one, but I'll go and watch hers later when I go and chill out. As if this isn't chilling out. This is not exactly work, is it? But what other colours do I still have?
Hey, buddy.
I'm really torn now. Now I've got to go and research that song. That's so cute. Super, super cute. Put a few more blue bits on here. There we go. I think we're getting there, guys. One there. One more pink one here. There we go. I reckon now I just need to that border's nice, but I think it could be stepped up a notch. Make sure everything's stuck down. No, maybe I'm going to stop there. I'm trying to think what colour I could run around the inside with a pen line, but I could do gold. Yeah, I thought she said something as well. I don't know. I feel like she said something about this weekend. Something in... I'm sure she said something about... I don't know if it was Australia Day weekend. Because I don't have her... I don't subscribe to her... what do they call that? I'm trying to think what they call it. Got Peloton stuck in my head. That's not what it is. Patreon. I don't subscribe, so I don't sort of get the up close sort of detail. So it's just what filters through on her socials, I guess. But yeah.
When we were doing assembly, so we get told to take our hats off and stuff, and one of the deputy peoples was like, now the only reason that you would still have your hat on is if it's glued to your head or you have a bad haircut.
Could be a bad haircut. There we go. That's pretty cool. What do you reckon?
No.
So there you go, guys. I'll show you the other one that I finished before. So there you go. What do you reckon? Two nice, bright, sparkly layouts. This one using lots of foil and texture and some cut aparts. And this one did not use the stamps how I was going to. That didn't go. This is what always happens. I pull things out, or I have a plan that I'm going to fussy cut these because I'm going to use them and I'm going to do it a different way. But I end up doing something completely different. So there you go. So thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will now go and spend some time with my family. And thank you for joining me. And thanks, Holly. Thanks, Sue. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Carol. I will be back with another video. There's another one going up tomorrow, and I need to get some voiceovers done so you can have one for Monday. I haven't loaded it up yet. Thanks so much, guys. Bye for now.